Well, what's in the box this week? We've been shopping at Kerno's again. Let's have a look. Let's see, I've got my camera up on the pole again, but the little ball head joints aren't really man enough to hold the weight of the camera on top of the webcam. So we went for another one of these gangway breakdown rail maintenance coaches, because they're actually cheaper to buy these new at £25 than it is to get something similar 30 years old Lima tooling from Hornby that people are asking £20–30 for still on eBay. There's a little clue why they haven't sold them when you can. And some of these are £59 or £49–59 on the Evil Bay. Talking of overpricing of second-hand products, Hattons, this was cheaper once again to buy brand new. It's actually cheaper than this at TMC, but I didn't have anything else to order, so there was no point in saving £1. This was £23.95. I think it's 30 plus pounds RRP, but yeah, I think it was Hattons or Rails of Sheffield have got it up for a ludicrous amount of money. Do hate these things. Croaky throat today. I'll cut this bit out. Let's see if this one's intact. No bits, there's not really a lot of detail to fall off apart from some steps, so it's just basically a site office made from prefabricated concrete panels, or the real thing is anyway. So with a little weathering up, this could be a driver's office or somewhere where the workers report when they're shunting in the yard. I am after the double block. There's two models of an office. One's an upper story that you can add to it, which I would like, but again it's something that's out of production now, and suddenly all the second-hand ones command a premium. So we've got some polyfibre, which is basically the stuff you find in your pillow, but because this stuff's dyed green, and yes, I did think about buying some normal stuff. This is a bit finer than you know, clothing polyfibre, but I suppose you could use it, but I was unsure really, you know, do I need to buy a big bag of white polyfibre and then some permanent green dye, because obviously you don't want a water-based one, because when you try and adhere it to anything, the dye would come out again. So the reason I've just sod it and bought this stuff, which is, how much is it? £5.50. But I can't find any other alternative other than, you know, making your own stuff. But now there is a little pack, should be somewhere in here, but probably lost in the packaging. There we are. So buffers. These are actually Lilliput ones, but I've bought them in case they will fit my Bachmann, which looking at them they're not going to because they're way too small. But they might come in handy for something, and they were only a couple of £3. So it looks like I'll have to be paying Bachmann's rip-off prices for £9 for 4 buffers or whatever it is when I only need one. And the last thing in this little segment, it was as we're filming, it's the 19th of July, when everyone seems to be dying in 40 centigrade heat, if we believe the press, that Southern Europe and Southern America are experiencing temperatures of biblical proportions for an average summer in Australia. And for about the last 2 weeks it's done nothing but piss down with rain in England for July. But 19th now, on the 5th it was my birthday. being that these videos are normally about 3 or 4 weeks behind the actual event. The wifey gave me some money, so I bought this, which was the vehicle maintenance facility. I found this a few months ago, and about the same, it was £45. I was going to get it from Amazon because I can get £5 off if I do a click and collect thing, but yeah, I got this. So there's a little bit left over. I was going to buy the coal mine, but I can't find it anywhere in the UK now that's still in stock, and they've already, obviously, pre-order prices gone up. I think it's gone up about £20, or what's that, 25, nearly $30 price increase from what it was 2 years ago. Plastic must be expensive in America, or so, flying it over the pond in a plane. But yeah, that was all we've got so far. There is another box which you'll see shortly. So yeah, we're back again. Right, round 2 was some Alberta Heritage Fund grain wagons. There was another set, same wagon but a different livery, again North American. They went for £27. I don't know why one was more desirable than the other, and I thought I was going to get knocked out of the running with these. I managed to get these for £21, which for wagons is cheap. I don't know how it compares with buying them in America. These are Bachmann, I believe, and usually the actual coupling is mounted to the bogie, as we call them, or the wheel truck, and not the body, which is more common for the US stuff. Don't know how that will work, trying to convert that to KDs. If anyone knows which one I need, if there's a narrower KD coupling that needs to fit inside those, or a shelf coupling, I don't know what they are. Plastic wheels, look a little bit worn but usable. They're not the heaviest models I've got. If they come apart, that might be able to get some wheel weights in them. And the other one was, oh, they're a bit out of my era, but I have got another set. I don't know what time period these were really from. These are the small, I guess, 20-foot trailers that were used on the piggybacks and the intermodals sometimes. They look a bit older type with the curved front, but they were cheap, and I like cheap. I'm a cheapskate, so they just give me something to haul around the yard. And well, we got the full size, more modern ones here. One of the axles did just split because they're glued together in the middle, and drop out. And it just needs a little bit of glue. It doesn't look like it had a lot in the first place, if any. So yeah, there's a couple of these. I think I may have 1 or 2 others, I'm not sure, kicking about, but I will just pause you one moment. So, on a side note, I don't think I mentioned these, I've got some engineering V-blocks, which are quite handy for weights on models. So, piggyback trailers, a bit old school, Southwest is it, cotton belt. But as you can see, the trailers are on there. They came with the 5-car set, two trailers, and in the grainy, dingy lighting of a English summer, a 5-car set. They share one wheel truck, a bit like the intermodals. I was debating whether to just spray them yellow to sort of make them look more newer, more modern. But obviously decals and things you just can't get over here. British ones are expensive enough without bringing some over from the US, even if you can find anything appropriate. I don't know about looking to see if I can 3D print these sort of things, as they don't need to be massively detailed for sitting on a train. but I haven't spent too much time on those yet. I'll glue that back up. So that's about it for this week. I don't think there's anything else incoming. I've got another big Hatton's order, 7 months worth of buying. It seems to get longer and longer, mainly because their stuff's getting ridiculously overpriced for second-hand stuff. So I'm buying less, or I'm not buying less, but it takes longer to buy the amount of stuff. But yeah, these are quite good. I don't know whether these are Athern or... got a little weighty plate in them. So yeah, I will waffle out no more. See you on the next one.